a settlement with the government because he had, yeah, he did. That's not a lie. There was a settlement with the government, with his housing people.
When you loan people money, you look at people's credit score. If somebody's credit score is too low, nobody's going to loan you money. It just so happened that when that happened, that was in New York, right? And the majority of the people asking for money happen to be African American. So however you want to look at it, that's who got denied. A lot of people, white people too, but when you look at it from that point of view, you're saying, oh, well, he's a racist because he's not loaning black people money. But that's not the case, man. That's how business works.
No, that was housing, providing renters, like getting label in the houses. And he settled with the government because the government brought up, well, he didn't admit blame, but the government brought charges against him and he settled with them. And that definitely shows something was going on.
That means you don't want to go to jail.
That just means you don't want to go to jail and you're being like you.
Well, I mean, usually you don't want to go to jail if you're guilty. That's the way that works.
He's not guilty. He's being accused of something, right? He's being accused of something, but from the point of view of a business, that's not what it is, man. That's just reality. That's called counting. It's like saying all the immigrants are Mexicans. Well, no, that's not racism. That's called counting.
You're saying what?
I'm saying I'm an immigrant, right? And most people say, oh, it's just all these immigrants that are coming in, all right? Right? Or like, look, I'm an immigrant, right? So all these people coming into this country, I'm Colombian, all right? All these Mexicans. And you were to say a bunch of these Mexicans are rapists or poor people or whatever, that's not racist. That's called counting. That's called being objective and seeing reality.
When you say that, I mean, the point is that the guy's running for President of the United States, leader of the free world. And his opening salvo, his opening statement is something that can be, if not overtly racist, is something that can easily be interpreted as racist talking. When you talked about the fact that people coming across the border and you made all sorts of derogatory statements about the people coming across. You said that, well, I'll let you say it.
No, he said the grand majority of people that come over this country, I assume they're good people.
No, he said, and some of them were good people. That's what he said. Some of them. That's a big difference from most of them. Like, most of them are good people, some of them are bad people. To say there's a whole bunch of criminals coming across the border and some of them are good people that's not something you say to unite a country.
So he said that most people coming across the country, right, illegally, are rapists are bringing in drugs, they're bringing in drugs. That's what he said. He said that most people are coming in illegally. It's not true. But when the media spins it and says that he's calling all Mexicans rapists and all Latins rapists, dude, that's a blatant fucking lie. I'm an immigrant. I'm one of those assumedly good people. I can see that. It's a fucking lie. This guy is being attacked from all sides, but why? Because he's standing up against the machine. Of course being spit on. So did Jesus, so did Socrates, so did Martin Luther King. Every great leader in society that has changed the world has been attacked. And at some point they get murdered because they challenge everything that is the status quo.
Wait, hold up. Are you comparing Donald J. Trump with Martin Luther King? Because I think at that point we've made a jump that I think nobody here can make with you.
I'm saying that Donald Trump is one of the best candidates to ever walk across the political elections. He's one of the most competent people in our society. The guy's a brilliant businessman. He's written business books that are some of the top business books. All right? Dude, he's written them. So what? Somebody paraphrases what he says. It's his ideas. He's been one of the most electrifying entertainers in reality TV, and he just walks into politics, swoops out 17 Republicans, and all of a sudden he's like on the verge of winning the election. Dude, this guy is a fucking man on a mission. He's a renaissance man. He's beyond competent. He's beyond trustworthy. Are you kidding me? Compared to Hillary Clinton? Hillary Clinton's a crook. She should be in jail.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you kidding me? Bill Clinton's a rapist. Dude, these people are the biggest sociopaths in our society. And we're voting for them. You can fed a lie, man. And that's what nobody wants to admit. That's why Donald Trump is so dangerous. Because he's telling everybody what they don't want to hear. And if it's not Donald Trump, then somebody else, man. Society's going to burn down to the ground if Hillary comes in. Either that or we're going to war with Russia. And that's the hard truth, man. I'm a fucking immigrant.
That's some good shit.